Hi, this is Randeep Hooda and you're watching Bollywood Hungama with Faridoon.
In fact, I was telling you shortly, we were in Egypt recently, and very few, they're madly in love with Indian movies, and at the same time, they have a very select, brand of superstars that they're totally in love with, Mr. Bachchan and Shah Rukh and Salman. But at least one girl, Egyptian girl, she actually took your name, and I was a bit surprised that they're not taking some of the other superstars' name, but they're taking. And
Because they're probably talking from the audience point of view.
Shah Rukh Khan, Randeep Hooda.
Randeep Hooda, you like? My God, they've got eclectic taste as well. And I can also tell you, like, at least one more Italian blogger that I know of for quite some time. It's called Cinema Hindi, from what I remember, and it's an Italian girl, and she's a huge fan of yours. For quite some time, I've been.
I'm very thankful.
But she has a very good taste as far as movies concerned, and it's not merely that she likes you. She likes a lot of other underrated in a way what are called actors as well. But Randeep Hooda is definitely one of her favorites. So somewhere you are percolating to various stratas of the world audience as well.
Well, that is a very big boost, because I think deep down inside every artist's desire is to reach out to as many people as possible. And I think if that is happening, then again I'm very grateful about that. There is a perception and there is reality. So that's the difference, I guess. Perceptionally, maybe in the Indian film industry, within it, I might not be the but the audience over there, they're thinking that, and I'm very grateful. Not that I'm saying that I am, but hey, I'm grateful that you think of it.
Now, talking about Sarbjit, in terms of the physical transformation, you've spoken about the weight loss. At the same time, the facial hair and teeth as well. I think maybe आपने कुछ certain I think for aging up and all these things as well. How difficult was it, the entire makeup part of it, and getting the real?
Oh, it was a pain in the ass, literally.
We won't beep that. We won't beep that.
Please don't beep it. It's a pain in the fucking ass.
You're right. Thank you so much.
Because
you can still go more.
Yeah, because what happens is that there was a 7 o'clock shift. I'll be there at 5 o'clock, and after the shoot is done, I'll be there for another hour and a half, 2 hours. I'm very thankful for the patience and the talent of my makeup artist Renuka Pillai, who very diligently went through it. We started preparing.
Is she a regular makeup artist, or was she
yes.
Okay.
No, she's regular. She in fact went to LA to study the aging process and all those things. We went to Canada for when Biba Boys was screened at the Toronto International Film Festival, and there we decided upon these teeth, and I got the impressions done and all that. So that was 6 months in advance. So there was a lot of work that went behind it, and it's not just me alone. The weight loss part it became so drastic because they were supposed to shoot the village portions first, where I'm hatta katta and all that, but then due to some reasons, God knows what, I don't even want to know, because I was not very happy with that you have to drop this much weight in this much time. So, but since I had committed to it and I had a vision in my own head about what Sarbjit should look like in prison, I went through it, and that's the time it took to shed that weight is far more difficult than the actual weight that I shot. But all those things have been talked about. Hey man, you playing somebody who suffered so much, I think you should suffer a little. If it's not for your part, just do it out of respect for the character you're playing.
Right.
And I think that sense of respect and the sense of authenticity that I tried with the help of the family and the script and all whatever material that I could get onto, I think that has paid off, because they haven't showed the film to the family, but I showed them bits and pieces of before he went to prison. I did not want to show them the prison part of it. Before he went to prison, and they were clapping and laughing and rolling around in the dubbing theatre, and that was my reward. And they said, hey, then Sukhpreet, his wife, who hardly ever speaks, she was telling me how, ऐसे ही करता था, photo लेता था, ये करता था, मेरे ये लगाता था, वो लगाता था. So all that information that I had accumulated over a period of time about him really paid off. And I think that was my reward, that in the dub, they all were like laughing and crying and being teary-eyed at the same time, That was for me the moment. Now, I'm not really attached to the result of the film or my performance or anything, because I really always try in authenticity to capture what the spirit of the thing is. And I think I managed that, and that for me is enough. Same happened with Charles Sobraj. The day he told me and the people who used to go visit him in jail, and the French from the French government who liaison with all the French prisoners across the world, and they saw the movie and stuff, and their feedback was a winner for me. I did not need anybody else to point out that, because it's a personal thing. It's between you and yourself. Nobody else is involved. And that is, I think, where the work lies, and I think that is where also the victory lies.